All right, what's up, what's up, what's up? How's everyone doing on this beautiful Sabbath day? Y'all can see where I am. I am in the lab here in Total Package microscopist lab, blood lab, here in Nashville, Tennessee, about to do a blood analysis. And I have a beautiful client that I'm getting ready to do the blood analysis on. You want me to say your name, or do you care how we're related? You don't care about none of that? Okay, y'all, this is my cousin. And this is what actually when we were afforded the opportunity, when God said, hey, get to Nashville, I was very excited just for this reason. Y'all, I'm closer to family. Many of you all know Mom was from Murfreesboro, Tennessee. And so many of you know me from my high school, my college years, but more importantly, my family. And I knew what I was doing in Memphis would be something that would truly bless every one of them. And it started right here in this lab. So Janice, thank you, girl. I love you. I love reaching back and just being that blessing. So we're going to do a blood analysis. We're going to be live. You're going to hear exactly all that it encompasses. What I'd like you to do, start sharing this right now. Hit share. If you are in the Nashville area, hit share right now. I want as many individuals. If you're in Memphis area, hit share. Now you're going to be able to see why we are so excited about what we do at Total Package. Yes, we have a Medi Spa, and I'm sure everybody has heard about a Medi Spa. And we all listen. You've got your saunas, you've got your massages, some have estheticians. But what most Medi Spas don't have is what you're going to see, which is a blood analysis. What we do, Tamara and I are microscopists here for Total Package, and we look at your cellular level. We're not guessing what's going on with you. We are saying, hey, you and I are going to take a look and let's see what's happening. What are your deficiencies? Do you have parasites? Is it an immune issue? Is it a protein issue? Whatever that issue is, we're going to be able to see, and then we can then come together and put together a program so that in 90 days, not only do you feel good, you look good. So, you ready for this? Ready? All right, I'm going to turn this camera around and let's keep going and doing what we're going to do. All right. Let's get it to our thing. We're going to first start off by pricking that finger and getting a little blood, and then we'll go from there. All right. Now say hi to my cousin.
Hey.
All right, guys, just be patient and just follow along with us. I got this jacket on this hot. All right. You excited?
Yeah.
That's what y'all can't. Y'all just see me. So, see. Hopefully you can see the screen and we get what we need to get. All right. We're gonna do 2 pricks. All right.
Oh yeah.
It's okay. It's okay. All right. We're gonna do a dry and we're gonna do a live. So the first one we're gonna hit prick. I got everything ready for me. You didn't even take that. All right. Now, because in this 1 drop of blood has over 5 million cells in it, okay? The crazy thing, God gave us 2 cells, 1 cell and 2 cells to make me and you. So that's how great he is. But in this 1 drop of blood, because of the 5 million, I want to see as many layers as I can so we can see what's going on. So I'm going to tap it, I'm going to cut it 4 times. So I'm going to hit you 4 times. I'm going to let that dry. And now we're going to go for the live.
Now that hurt.
That one hurt you. All right, and the live, we're actually going to go look and see what's going on. Okay, you're live. Definitely live. Let's get the screen around. Let's see what we got going on. Now, I am not a doctor. I'm not a doctor. We're not going to diagnose anything at all. But what we are getting ready to do is you and I are going to look at some different pictures. And so let me show you guys what we're going to base our stuff on. This is what this is what normal looks like. We're going to look at her live. And when we go to a dry, this is what normal looks like. So we're going to compare her red blood cells and white blood cells to different images. The different shapes and sizes will tell me exactly what is going on at the cellular level. So, not diagnosis, anything. You and I, we're going to look, you're going to probably tell me more than anything, all right? From that, that's when we're going to look at 3 reoccurring symptoms. What's really going on in your body? Is it a cardiovascular issue? Is it a detox issue? Is it a digestive issue? Is it an endocrine issue? Is it an immune issue? Or it could be a stress issue. There's so many things. Once we see the 3 reoccurring, that's when I will then look and see what type of technology we have here, what type of exercise and nutrition to help put a plan together customized for you and to help you feel good and look good. How about that? All right. Cool things. All right. Let's keep going. Because you and I, you see, I see you. Let's get under. What's your mind thinking? We got a little bit, but high level. Look how spacious they are. Look how spacious they are. Now, I do see some areas of opportunity. We do see some stuff that need to be addressed. But I love that it's spacious. Do you see what I'm saying? Remember what normal looked like? Mm-hmm. Right? They were all kind of, yeah. So, let's keep looking. Oh, now that, let's see. I see some areas. So we'll keep moving. All right, when did you eat last, Chica?
3 hours ago.
3 hours.
Oh.
Got a little digest. You see all the little daddy bugs in there?
Oh, look at a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, girl. You got a digestive issue. I'm just going to move around a little bit. I'm trying to look for a good starting point. Good starting point for you.
Oh my gosh. That's crazy.
Now, the reason I'm searching is I'm looking for a white blood cell right now. I see it. I'm trying to keep looking for a second so that we can start. There we go. Okay. All right. This is a great first screen. What we're looking at your red blood cells. These are red blood cells. These are white blood cells, all right? I'm looking at the shapes of all the cells. I'm looking at the sizing of the cells. I'm looking at the space of the cells. I'm looking at what's in between the cells. This one shows a lot. Now, in this screen, I should see at least 500 red blood cells. And in that, I should only see 1 white blood cell. How many do we see?
2.
We see 2. So that immediately lets me know, why are these 2 right here? What are they fighting for? Well, I'm looking at this. These are kind of bumpy, right? Mm-hmm. So let's first look at what are they looking for. I want you to go to page, let's see the best page to really start you out with, because that is the popliocytes. Go to page, sites, hold on a second. Popliocytes. Let's see if I brought down popliocytes. I think the best way for you to see that is on here. I want you to read this for me. Popliocytes. You see right here. Read that. Oh, this I've got you. Oh, you don't have your glasses on. Let me read it. Popliocytes, toxicity, oxidation, free radical, dehydration. Look at all that. You see all them popliocytes? That's even got a slice through the red blood cell. We'll talk about that in a minute. Okay, so popliocytes, really. Now we've got 2 in there, and we've got a couple. So multiple. If we look at multiple, for reading here, multiple increased quality of white blood cells. What does it say? Infection, lack of sleep, or stress. That. All right. Now,
Stress can be physical or emotional.
yes,
Okay.
yes, yes. Now, you see these areas, all that?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think that is? See that inside of it? Those are all cholesterol levels.
Oh.
So that is those crystal cholesterol. If you turn to page 14, you can read it. Okay. All these, y'all see these? These are cholesterol. Actually, you want to pull it. I don't know if they can see them, but that's what. Y'all, this is.
Crystals cholesterol.
Read it. What does it say?
Large trapezoidal structures that are semi-opaque. These crystals may cause circulatory hindrance and may be associated with high serum cholesterol and possible high saturated fat intake.
And we got it all over us. Look at that. It's a big patch of it. All that. Now, you're seeing green. Why am I seeing green? Green tells me that you are nutrient deprived. Your body is looking for nutrients. So, you're not.
That's the green.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Look at that big old white. That's a
Cholesterol.
large. No, that's a white blood cell. Now, why is that so large? Let's look down here. And large white blood cells, more, which is on here. I'll read it for you. And large white blood cells, more than the size of 2 red. Poor digestive, lack of friendly enzymes, probiotics, lack of B12. You got a digestive issue. One, we shouldn't see all these bugs and parasites in here. Okay. 2, I'm starting to see, you see this gray dust? This gray dust is down here. What does it say? Looks like fungus. Read that out loud.
Fungus looks like gray dust forms, waste from bacterial parasites containing 42 toxins including
Candida, probably.
Candida and yeast. Very pathogenic and pH imbalance.
Your body's trying to fight for you. All right, here's a good one to look at. What do you see here? How many white blood cells do you see?
3.
White blood cells do you see? You see 3. Why do you think they see there? That these shiny areas are all what we call uric acid. Uric acid, as we know, is undigested protein, carbohydrate sodas, or contaminated water. They look like shiny diamonds and glow keep reading.
And glow when the light is turned down. Multiple shapes that are sharp and break open the RBCs and inhibits their ability to carry oxygen, nutrients, and eliminate waste.
Okay, so why am I concerned? Anything, as you know, cut off arteries, that's where you get your blood clogged. So we want to definitely look at that. And I can tell you that they're already slicing. You see how these indents, this is what they're doing. This is why you see these indentions in it, because they're slicing, they're heating and making. Some more uric acid. Look at all that. Uric acid. Digestive and detox, girl. Look at all that uric acid. Cholesterol. Okay, so what you eat meat every day?
Mm-hmm.
You can't. You can't. Right
I don't
now.
eat it every day. No, I don't eat every day, but
Yeah. Look at all that uric acid. That's all uric acid, baby girl.
this coming from meat.
It's that cholesterol that's not getting
okay.
all of that. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm. And that's why your white blood cells are trying to fight for you. That's why we're seeing them large. See all this large?
Mm-hmm.
All right, you see that dust in there?
Mm-hmm.
That's from these parasites and everything in here eating these bugs and bacteria, pooping, and your digestive system is not one doing what it should do, which should be eliminating all this toxin that is in you. Okay, and that would if it was doing what it should do, these wouldn't be there. Digestive detox, digestive and detox. Digestive and detox. Just gonna go around. Okay. That's a white blood cell dying. No movement. So 2 round and no movement, pure immunity, infectious state. Look better than what I thought this was. All right. I just don't like the size and the shapes. It's too many different. You would do a good boost of your cell. You got it. I see cell category. I see detox, and I see digestive. Yeah. You're toxic. Oh, that's toxic. Well, your body's telling us consistent through. I'm not really seeing anything else that is stepping out. It's full of cholesterol. Your white blood cells are huge. They're very toxic. These are what is that?
Oh Lord.
I don't know what those are. Dang. Hold up. Let's see what that is. It's got stuff in them. It's got stuff in them. See, guys, as I do this too, y'all, I see things in the blood that I haven't seen before either. So that's why I said I'm not here to diagnose. I'm here to. We all take the same amount of time to look through it. So I want to see what's going on. Oh, it's popliocytes. That's popliocytes. Yours just really, you see, with the little stuff inside of them. That's just all. Girl, yours is just showing really good. Free radical damage, toxicity, and or dehydration, poor elimination of extrinsic, high exposure to extrinsic toxins. These forms develop a result of oxidative damage, free radical damage, usually associated with a state of toxicity and or dehydration, poor elimination of in-street toxins, high exposure to in-street toxins and pollutants. The presence of popliocytes suggests an increased oxidative stress, toxicity, detoxification. I know, you know where that's come from too, smoking.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Now, when I'm reading it, that's what it is, girl.
I'm a smoker.
Y'all smoking.
I'm a smoker. Does that?
Yeah, it does that. It does that. You're consistent kind of all around. Okay, and you just start stressing too. When you said that. You see these little lines forming in here? Y'all, this is it. Y'all, please bring this up.
Yeah,
I gotta bring
also
this one up. Yeah, this has got to come up. You got to see
How is
this.
that? And you already took the blood.
I know. Y'all see them lines forming in there? You see that? She just started. And her question to me was, how do you see that? And you already took my blood. Guys, this is why I say it starts in the blood. You think you are separate from yourself. You started stressing, and I know why you started stressing. Because she immediately said, oh, I got to give up cigarette smoke. Oh, Lord Jesus, I can't give up smoking. And your body immediately. So that's showing you. You are connected, Janice, baby girl. You're connected. And it's going to show me. And so let's look at what that says. And I want you to go to page 16, and it talks about fibrin. Y'all, you can't make this stuff up. I can't make this up. Y'all see it? It's all right there. And she just started. She saw it for me. Look at fibrin. Right here. Read that.
Stick-like formations in the plasma in various levels of density and complexity. These formations imply liver stress, which may be related to lifestyle choices such as caffeine, alcohol, fatty foods, sugar, or medications, or a toxic bowel, or emotional stress, or previous liver condition. Fibrin is one of the elements of blood clots that the presence of fibrin in the blood increases blood viscosity, thereby causing poor circulation and placing stress on the heart. If this is observed with platelet
aggregation, and it's not
aggregation, heart disease risk is increased.
So platelet aggregation, which is you're better, but it is the stacking on top. So, baby girl, I know, yeah, smoking is stressing you out. It's stressing you out. You using it as a de-stressor is stressing your body out internally.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see if there's any other thing I'm saying. We're off. Just foliocytes. Uric acid. See anything else? Digestive. You're stressing. Alrighty. Now let's just look at and see what the dry should reaffirm what we just saw. This is a high level, and that's why I said high level. Baby girl, you're not as bad. Now that is a piece of,
what is that?
Yeah.
A snake or something?
That's a piece of glass, the plaque.
Oh, okay.
You want to read that? Read that. She's asking what was that. So we can read this. It's right here. And she's right there.
Plaque appears as cut glass, many shapes. Undigested fat that breaks off artery walls can break open and damage blood cells and cause clots.
So I'm going to go high level, see if we see any more. See the uric acid. That's not bad. You got some Rulu going on here.
Rulu.
What's that? See how it looks like stacked coins?
Mm-hmm.
Right here? Read that. Right there.
Digestive, okay, Rulu. Looks like stacked rolls of coins, very tight rows. Undigested protein, worst stage of protein leakage. Cannot carry oxygen, prevents elimination of toxins and waste.
And you see, you got a lot of Rulu going on here. Unbalanced diet, food sensitivities, poor digestion, absorption of food, and just red blood cells that are stacked together are more difficult to pass through smaller blood vessels, causing poor circulation, placing stress on the heart. And you have some. Yeah, baby girl.
What are those?
That's just the light.
Oh, okay.
All right. We have some work to do. we just did? All right, let's look at the dry.
Some rough edges too.
And you talk to that coastline, all that right there. Once you read that, see metal tota, what is that? You know what that is from. I already know what it's from.
Environmental, dental causes of improper nutrition. Dark ring at edge or slightly inside.
Oxidative, you see all those little bubbles up there? It's called oxidative stress.
Antioxidant deficiency. Vitamin C and amino acid deficiencies.
Some of the waste from all the toxins, from the bacteria, from they're leaving. Nutrients, the different colors right here, that's called oxidation, which I'm just gonna read acidosis, read that.
pH imbalance, digestive enzyme deficiency, trace mineral insufficiency, magnesium requirements.
Heart access. All this dark area is all the parasite stuff.
Those are all bugs?
It's their toxin that they have left.
Oh, okay.
That's not getting out of your body. Let's go to the next one. It's all their waste right there. It's a piece of waste. Called white spokes. You see how they're spoken out? I want you to go and look at page 36. Outer edge. So the outer edge spoken out. What does that say? White radical spokes. Read that. Long.
White radical spokes or
Right.
layers. Okay. Long, narrow cracks that run out toward the edge of the sample like spokes of a wheel. This usually implies a mineral deficiency, especially calcium, magnesium, phosphorus, boron, and trace elements, often due to the body's attempt to correct an acidic pH. Follow a diet of 80% alkaline forming and 20% acid forming foods.
You got a lot of it, you see? Oh, that's mineral deficiency. Okay. All the black you see in this parasite. Here, let's look at this last one. Oxidative stress. All that dark, all mineral. All right, you toxic, girl. We know why, too. Y'all, and there we go. How you feeling? I got my cousin. How you feeling? How you feeling?
You know, I guess I gotta quit.
So here's the thing, and I know why it's hard to sit on this side. When you know better, you're pushed to what? Do better.
Yeah.
And let me pull this off, let you see. All right, cuz, so what are some things that you think that we got to tackle?
Habits. Need some more water and some supplements and the habits.
Habits. And one of those habits is what? Stress. Stress, that silent killer, y'all. Please stop stressing. Stressing produces cortisol, and cortisol turns to what? Cholesterol. And all of that together then starts crystallizing. And the more crystallization you get, the more what? Uric acid you get, the more plaque you get. And then that sets up to be what? Blood clots. And then blood clots lead to what? Heart attacks. Y'all, it's a system. It all goes together. But do you have to live that way? No, you don't. Many of you think blood pressure and diabetes run in your family. No, it doesn't run in your family. It's running in your kitchen. And if you can change some of the habits that you have going on, you can change your life. So with that, sis, you ready? You ready?
Eyes ready.
Eyes ready, y'all. She ready. All right. Hopefully that blessed someone. If you're wanting to get your own personal blood analysis, you know what to do. Hit your girl up. You can reach me at 231-310-5154. Once again, that's 231-310-5154. Or just DM me and let's get on here in Nashville, as well as Murfreesboro, as well as Antioch, as well as what? Memphis.